virtual concert. We really miss everybody in person, and we're so looking forward to having a luncheon next week and the week after, as we started to celebrate the High Holy Days and be with everybody for the new year, and figured that this was the next best thing. So we welcome you. We have a lot of our clients and survivors on. We also have some of our board members on, some of our leadership is on, some of our volunteers are on that come with you and meet with you, hopefully by phone these days and soon in person again. But I just want to again thank Boris and his team for putting this together for us, and a special thanks to Barb Gittimer, who organized it and has been emailing everybody and contacting everybody and making sure everybody knew how to get in. So one reminder is, if you need anything, our team led by Marlene Wayne, you've got Marlene, Sunny, Jan, Anna, Marina, Renee, Barb, and Eileen, all here to help you. So if you need anything, please contact one of them. And or if you just want to chat, we're always around. We would love to chat with you. So today, the first thing I'm going to do is introduce Deb Cram. She is the Client Outreach Manager for the Claims Conference and is deeply committed to the survivors becoming knowledgeable about what's available in terms of compensation and services. She was, for some of you may remember meeting her about 3 years ago. She came to a couple of our luncheons and met several of you. So she is available for consultation privately, but for today, she's going to just give you an overview of some of the new things out on in the program. And then after that, we'll have a concert. And at the end of the concert, we're going to have a couple times where you all can join in and sing along with Boris and wave to each other and see each other. And then to end the day, Boris will blow the shofar. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Deb.
Thank you, Cindy. Shalom Aleichem, everybody. I've been working on Zoom the last few months with survivor groups all around the world, and I'm happy to be speaking to a group on the Gulf Coast. For those of you who remember me and our conversations from a few years ago, I've continued to travel. So I am the proverbial wandering Jew. But for the last 5 months, like many of you, I have been confined and I have taken my work online. I'm just going to speak for a few minutes to update you on the latest news in compensation and restitution. If anyone is going to have a follow-up question for me, please do speak to your case manager, and you can either phone me or email me at your convenience, and I will be happy to answer your questions at that time. Most of my news has to do with the Article 2 pension that is paid from the Claims Conference. There have been a number of changes. I'm happy to say that the Article 2 pension will be rising again this January 2021, from the current amount of €513 to €580. Right now, as you may be aware, the dollar is stronger than the euro, so you definitely will see a rise starting with your January payment in Article 2. We have also negotiated for a liberalization of the income ceiling and the asset ceiling. If you had applied for Article 2 in the past and were rejected because of your income and assets were above the amount that was allowed, please be aware that they've almost doubled. The current income ceiling is now $53,000. The current asset is a little bit over $1 million. And so this will now allow Article 2 applicants who were refused before because of income and assets. You don't have to fill out an application again. You simply ask to have your application reopened and that you would like to submit a new income and asset sheet, and we will reopen your application for consideration. Also, in regard to Article 2, there have been several ghettos, open ghettos, that have been added to the list of eligible places. If you were in Amsterdam or in Plovdiv, Bulgaria, and I'm going to share on the screen a list of open ghettos in Romania. All of these places have now been recognized as an open ghetto for purposes of being eligible for Article 2, and depending on your birth date, also possibly for the Child Survivor Fund. So again, this is information that has been shared with your case managers. If you have questions about your eligibility, you may either contact me or your social worker. Starting this past January 2020, the Claims Conference negotiated a new fund for widows and widowers of people who had been receiving Article 2. So if you are the surviving spouse of somebody who had been receiving Article 2 and was married to that person when they passed away, no matter how many years ago, if they were an Article 2 recipient when they passed away, you are now eligible for a 9-month payment. And there is a short application form for this. It is not available online. You have to submit some information in order to receive the application. So please be in touch either with me or directly with the Claims Conference if you are eligible to find out if you are eligible for the surviving spouse of Article 2 recipients payment. This is a new fund. For many years, the German government had funded a widow's pension for Wiedergutmachen, and we had been asking for something similar for Article 2 recipient spouses who had survived their spouses, and we now have this surviving spouse payment. So I want to make sure that all of you were aware of it. Not related so much to surviving spouses, but to those who are receiving Article 2. You probably were aware that the life certificates, which were normally sent out in April, were delayed, and they should be coming to you now in this early weeks of September. If you have not received your life certificate by September 30th, by the end of September, please be in touch with the Claims Conference. We did not send them out in the spring because of the shutdown, and we were able to negotiate a more liberal way of getting your signature certified. And the life certificates have gone out now, and you should be receiving them in the near future. If you have not already received them, please be in touch with the Claims Conference if you have not received them by the end of the month. I'm going to draw to a close, bringing your attention to a campaign that the Claims Conference is running against Holocaust denial on social media. Every day we are posting a statement on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter from the Claims Conference account with a recording of a survivor, not oral history, but just a statement from survivors telling Mark Zuckerberg, the chief operating officer of Facebook, that Holocaust denial is hate speech and must be removed. I'm privileged to be filming those statements of your fellow survivors using Zoom. Anybody who is interested in participating in this project, you can either email the Claims Conference or me, and I will be in touch with you about what the procedures are, and I would be privileged and honored to record your statement in this regard. I want to wish you all a very, very healthy new year, a good gebencht Jahr. We should see an end to the pandemic and be able to gather again in person. In the meantime, please accept my best wishes for a healthy and prosperous Shana Tova. Thank you, and I turn the microphone back to Cindy.
Thanks, Deb. That was great information. I just want to remind everybody, we are available to help you with any of these applications. We do not charge for any of our services. So if you have any questions or you need some help navigating some of this, please contact Marlene, Sunny, or Jan, and we will make sure that we get you in contact with the right people at the claims conference. I just want to remind you that everybody is on mute and there's no video during the program of individuals other than Boris. And at the end, everybody will be unmuted and you will be asked to sing along and greet each other, wish everybody a Lashana Tova, and then hear Boris blow the shofar. So right now, we're ready for our musical program to start. So I'm turning it over to Boris and putting myself on mute.
Shana Tova, everybody. It's good to hear you all on Zoom, and interesting how technology makes it all happen. So it's a New Year's coming, and normally the New Year's, when it comes, it's always happy time. And I heard a very interesting joke about that. The priest coming to the rabbi and said, "Listen, Rabbi, there's New Year's coming for you, right?" He said, "Yes, it's 5,000, what is it, 780, right?" He said, "Yes. Do you remember what's your 2020 ended up with?" You didn't get it. All right. Think about it. I wish everybody a Happy New Year, and of course, lots of health and happiness. A bisschen Sinn, a bisschen Regen, a rokodem Cocktail legen, a big Sinn can make him glicken sein. A shake a soca, glade latte, se kishene drei fils latte, it's in them making glicken sein. A Jewsih fly, far yet glide. Die sind sie schein, war jeder Morgen reich. A bisschen lachen, aber mit Freitag Schnaps und Macken, a big Gesinn can make him glicken sein. Eine Siege Schires, eine Siege wieder sein im ganzen Welt. Einer Mann durchs ganze Glied, keiner ob mit Geld. Sollen alle siegen, sollen alle kriegen, nur die Kraft bei sich. Ich darf dus euch gab's, weil das Glück steht bei mein Ziel. A bisschen Sinn, a bisschen Regen, a rokedem ich Kopfziel legen, a big Sinn can make him glicken sein. A schicka Socka, Kleidung Latte, se kishene drei, vier Slattes, a big Sinn can make him glicken sein. Die Luft ist frei, fahr jeden gleich. Die sind sie schein, fahr jeder Morgen reich. reich, a bisschen afraid, a bisschen lachen. Aber mit Freunde Schnapsel machen, wie gesinnt kann machen, glücklich sein. Aber gesinnt kann machen, glücklich sein. Thank you very much. The next song I want to dedicate to all Yiddish mothers. You know, the old Yiddish mothers are very special. They always worry, they always want to know what's happened to you, doesn't matter how old are you. I'm 6 years old and my mom still worry about me every day. Boris, how you doing? Mom, I'm good. Did you eat? Yes, I ate. You feel good? Mom, I'm 60. I can control myself. So, it's mom. And especially these days where it's kind of like interesting situation in the world, I wish you all Yiddish mothers and all mothers in the world good health and much, much happiness. I'd love to kiss her wrinkled brow. I long to hold her hands once more as the days gone by, and ask her to forgive me for things I did that made her cry. How few have her pleasure. She never cared for fashion things. Her jewels and her treasure, she found him in her baby's smile. Oh, I know that I owe what I am today to that dear little lady who's old and gray, to the wonderful Yiddish moment of mine. A Yiddish moment. Другой такой на свете нет. А Yiddish moment. Ты с нами рядом столько лет. Из-за нас ты забыла покой. Посидела твоя голова. Словно в детстве нас гладишь рукой. Moment of mine, in Wasser on fire, wollt sie gelaufen Fahrerkin, nicht halten Evertaya, das wohl gewähnt die größte Sünde. Oh, wie glücklich und reichen ist der Fuß vor, als schöne Matune, Geschenk von Gott. As a tired Yiddish moment, mine. Lots of health to all our mothers. All right, let's pick up the tune a little bit. sind die Kinderlacher singen zusammen. Ekelach, Freilichen, Werterlach bis Gramen. Die Mami kocht der Lokschensupp mit Kasche, mit Bitneilach. Gibt den Jori Bieren, weil wir spielen, singt den Drehlach. Chiribim, chiribam, chiribim, bam, 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 chiribim, chiribam, chiribim, bam, 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 bam. Chiribiri, biri, 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 bim, bam, bam. Chiribiri, biri, 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 bam, chiribim, bam, 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 bam. In der Revenue gegangen in der Wegen, mit Amol Hebel zu blühen im Gießen der Regen. Wir schreien der Rabbis Mare her und gießen Wasser, sehen Alex sieht im Training gar und steht der Rept in Nasser. Chiribim, chiribam, chiribim, bam, 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 chiribim, chiribam, chiribim, bam, 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 bam. Chiribiri, biri, 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 bim, bam, bam. Chiribiri, biri, 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 bom, chiribim, bom, 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 bom. Chiribim, chiribom. Chiribim bom 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 chiribim chiribom chiribim bom 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 chiribiri biri 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 bom chiribiri biri 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 bom chiribim bom 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 bom. Ben zu denen schlägt die helle Leben nur nach Ronim. Ist denn die haben meine schönen Bohnen, gefällig lachen, tugend nach Erzähl und ist Gaslonen. So gefährlich narisch in der Sehnen, die Kamonen. Chiribim, chiribam, chiribim, bam, 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 chiribim, chiribam, chiribim, bam, 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 bam. Chiribiri, biri, 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 bim, bam, bam. Chiribiri, biri, 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 bam, chiribim, bam, 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 bam. Chiribiri biri 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 bim bam bam. Chiribiri biri 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 bam chiribim bam 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 bam. Thank you. Let me change the instrument and we'll go with one of my favorites. Thank you very much. Thank you. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. Next song, I want to dedicate to all Yiddish fathers, because it's also a very, very special brand of people. The song will be in Russian, so all our Russian guests will understand it for English-speaking or not Russian-speaking friends. And guests, I will tell you, it's about the old tailor. He's sitting in his little room and thinking about tomorrow. So he's saying, I'm probably not going to be here tomorrow, but sun will rise again. But who's going to put the bread on the table for my children? So, you know, this kind of melody we like. So hear it. Oi vey. Как в раю, звезды над местечком высокие и яркие. Я себе пою, я себе краю. Опустилась ночь, отдохните, дети, день был очень жарким. За стежком стежок, крошек стал тяжел. Было время, были силы, да уже не то. Годы волосы скосили, вытерли мое пальто. Жил один еврей, так он сказал, что все проходит. Солнце тоже садится на закате дня. Но оно еще родится, жаль, что не в пример меня. Кто же будет одевать их всех потом по моде? Девочка моя, завтра ты утром ты опять ко мне вернешься, милая моя, фригла моя, грустноглазая. А бабушка Майсус скажет, засмеешься, люди разные и песни разные. Ой, вей, будет день и будет пища, жить не торопись. Иногда богаче нищий тот, кто не успел скопить, тот, кого уже никто нигде ничем не держит. Нитка, бархат, да иголки, вот и все дела. Да еще талмуд на полке, так бы жизнь шла и шла. Только солнце вижу я все реже, реже. Бархат, да иголки, вот и все дела. Да еще талмуд на полке, так бы жизнь шла и шла. Жил один еврей, так он сказал, что все проходит тихо, как в раю. Звезды над местечком высокие и яркие, я себе пою, я себе краю, я себе пою. Thank you. All right, let's go for klezmer. Seine Blicke finster mit du, steht ein Engel vertreut, doch guck sich herum. Von Regenschützen nach der Wanddecke Schickelhaar in Hand, seine Augen betten jeden Stuhl. Hab schon nicht kein Keuche mehr herunzugehen, hungrig und abgerissen von dem Regenhaus. Ich schlepp arm sich von Beginn, keiner nicht nur vergehen, sein Lachen mehr von ihren Spaß. Kupite koivche Papyrossen, Trugene von Regen nicht vergossen. Koivche billig Berimonis, Koivche Holf auf mir Rachmonis, gerade wer von Hunger mich hat ziehen. Kupite koivche schwebelig antiken, der mit Werner Jassen will der Wicken. Sie schreien mein Läufen, keine mehr bei mir den Käufe, Häusgen weiß, Mosen bin ach. Тихи и печальный и темно кругом, мальчик маленький стоит, мечтая об одном. Он стоит к стене прижатый и на вид чуть-чуть горбатый и поет на языке родном. Мой отец в бою суровом жизнь свою отдал, ну а мамку из винтовки немец расстрелял. И грущу я, как в неволе, сам я ранен в чистом поле, там свое я зрение потерял. Купите ковче папиросы, Trugene von Regen nicht vergossen. Koivche billig Benimonis, Koivche Holf auf mir Rachmonis, gerade wer von Hunger mich hat ziehen. Kupite koivche schwebelig antiken, der mit Werners Jassen überwicken. Sie smai schreien, oh mein Läufen, keiner will bei mir mitkaufen, es gehen weiß, Musen, lachen. Спасибо. All right, I want you to remember this song. It goes Lomer Ali Nenem. Let's do it together. So if you know the words, you sing to yourself, just, warm up the voice because we're going to sing Tumbalaika later in the end. But this is Lomer Ali Nenem. Let's do it together. Lomer Ali Nenem. Lo mirale nenem nenem Yirishem kabel ponim zayin Yirishem kabel ponim zayin Lo mirale nenem Trinken a glize levai miraleninem lo miraleninem drinken a glise levai lo miraleninem inenim diele mikabel ponim zain diele mikabel ponim zain lo miraleninem lo miraleninem drinken a glise levai lo miraleninem lustig und fröhlich sein lo miraleninem inenem die Kinder mekabel ponim sein die Kinder mekabel ponim sein lo miraleninem trinken a glise levai lo miraleninem lustig und fröhlich sein lo miraleninem jüdische mikabel ponim sein jüdische mikabel ponim sein lo miraleninem trinken a glise levai lo miraleninem lustig und fröhlich sein sei gesinnt Agridos fala son schreck Iser lieber gider brider Joschke vor der Weg Oi, 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 Joschke vor der Weg Noch a Schuh, keine schöne Weg Oi, 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 Joschke vor der Weg Noch a Schuh, Pois vor der Weg Lopane sidari daris nit met koler mir stille begen mini sei oi 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 joschke vor der Weg noch a schu eine schöne Weg oi 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 joschke vor der Weg noch a schu pois vor der Weg Zaujimir girzul mai taer moter vigeres Disi lipa ber miris dan joschke furda ve Oi, 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 joschke furda ve Noch a schu, eine schöne ve Oi, 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 joschke furda ve Noch a schu, pois furda ve another song for our Russian Jewish guests. Song from Odessa. Шаланды полные кефали в Одессу Костя приводил, и все бендюжники вставали, когда в пивную он входил. Синеет море за бульваром, каштан над городом цветет. Наш Константин берет гитару и тихим голосом поет. Я вам не скажу за всю Одессу, вся Одесса очень велика, но и молдаванка, и пересы обожают Костю моряка. Но и молдаванка, и пересы обожают Костю моряка. Рыбачка Соня как-то в мае причалив к берегу баркас, ему сказала: все вас знают, а я так вижу в первый раз. В ответ раскрыв Казбека пачку с треском, сказал ей Костя с холодком: вы интересная чудачка, Соня, но дело, видите ли, в том, я вам не скажу за всю Одессу, вся Одесса очень велика, но и молдаванка, и пересы обожают Костю моряка. Но и молдаванка, и пересы обожают Костю моряка. Фонтан черемухой покрылся, бульвар французский весь в цвету. Наш Костя, кажется, влюбился, кричали грузчики в порту. Об этой новости неделю шумели в море рыбаки, на свадьбу грузчики надели со страшным скрипом башмаки. Я вам не скажу за всю Одессу, вся Одесса очень велика, но и молдаванка, и пересы обожают Костю моряка. День и ночь плясала вся пересы на веселой свадьбе моряка. Вот так, ребята. Шана Това! And now I'll play the song and sing the song. So, and you can probably, I don't know if you admit it or not, just try your voices, what is going on before we sing our last song, before the shofar. But this one is major symbolic. So, Shana Tova, everybody, lots of health, lots of happiness. Мои русские друзья, пожалуйста, будьте здоровы, будьте счастливы. С Новым годом. Mazel tov. Симонтовый, мазлтовый, мазлтовый, Симонтовый, Симонтовый, мазлтовый, мазлтовый, Симонтовый, Симонтовый, мазлтовый, мазлтовый, Симонтовый, Элану, Siman tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, siman tov, siman tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, siman tov, siman tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, siman tov. Elanu, 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 ulikol Israel. Elanu, elanu, ulikol Israel. Elanu, elanu, ulikol Israel. Elanu, elanu, ulikol Israel. Hu yasen shalom bin Rumah, hu yasen shalom aleinu, v'yakol Israel. V'imru, v'imru amen. Hu yasen shalom bin Rumah, hu yasen shalom aleinu, v'yakol Israel. V'imru, v'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'yakol Israel. 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 Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'yakol Israel.
Thank you.
Hava, Nagila Hava, Nagila Hava, Nagila Veresmiha. Hey, Hava, Nagila Hava, Nagila Hava, Nagila Veresmiha. Hava Nirenina, Hava Nirenina, Hava Nirenina Veresmiha. Hava Nirenina, Hava Nirenina, Hava Nirenina Veresmiha. Oh, Ruachim, Ruachim v'semea, Ruachim v'semea, Ruachim v'semea, Ruachim v'semea, Ruachim, Ruachim, Ruachim v'semea. L'chaim, l'chaim, abisselam ermachen, l'chaim, l'chaim, araler gute Sachen, esti gläser kikyabayim, lam ermachen l'chaim, 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 l'chaim. Ho, 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 ay, 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 ay. Ho, 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 ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. That is the song that comes Simha. Tol katam de tol gala. That is the song that comes Simha. Tol katam de tol kala. Ay 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 ay. Ay 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 ay. Ay 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 ay. Ay 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 ay. Mir bist du schön, mir hast du hin, bei mir bist du jeder aus der Kind. Bei mir bist du jid, bei mir hast du jid. Bei mir bist du teuer von die Geld. Wie schöne Mädel, hab ich schon gewollt. Neben mir sind die all die Äuschen geliebt, hab ich doch die. Bei mir bist du schön, bei mir hast du hin. Bei mir bist du eine auf der Welt. Oh Joseph, Joseph, won't you make your mind up? This time I knew how Joseph came in you. My heart no cloak, then I can stop and wind up. Each time we make up after being true. So listen, Joseph, Joseph's time is leading. And here is there, my hair is going gray. My mother had a fear, making bells, I never hear Joseph, Joseph, won't you make it day? Chiribim, 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 bum 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 bum, chiribim, 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 bum 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 bum. Chiribiri biri 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 bim bum bum. Chiribiri biri 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 bum, chiribim bum 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 bum. All together, everybody. Avenu shalom aleichem, Avinu Shalom Aleichem, Avinu Shalom Aleichem, Avinu Shalom, Shalom, Shalom Aleichem, Avinu Shalom Aleichem, Avinu Shalom Aleichem, Avinu Shalom Aleichem, Avinu Shalom, Shalom, Shalom Aleichem. Shana Tova, everybody.
Shana Tova,
That was
everybody.
fun.
Shana Tova.
All right. People, very important moment. They say in the time of Rosh Hashanah, you have to hear the shofar.
Here
If
we
you hear
go.
the shofar, the God will put you in a book of life next year. So I wish you all the best. I wish you all health and luck and happiness and love and everything in the new year. So with the sound of shofar, you will get the blessing. Shana Tova.
Shana Tova, everybody.
Tova.
Shana Tova.
Shana Tova.
Shana Tova. Thank you, Boris.
Tova.
Shana Tova.
Shana Tova.
Thank you.
All right, let's sing last song together. Everybody knows Tumbalalaika, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Tumbala, 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 laika, tumbala, 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 laika, tumbala, laika, spiel, balalaika, tumbala, laika, tumbala, laika, steht im Buch, hier steht in Tracht, der ganze Nacht, wenn es zu nehmen, nicht verschämen, wenn es zu nehmen, nicht verschämen, tumbala, 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 laika, tumbala, 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 laika, tumbala, laika, spiel, balalaika, tumbala, laika, tumbala, laika. Mädel, Mädel, will dass du fragen, Muskeln wachsen, wachsen und regen, Muskeln brennen, in Hoteln, Muskeln bänken, wennen und brennen. Tumbala, 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 laiga, tumbala, 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 laiga, tumbala, laiga, spiel, balalaika, tumbala, laiga, tumbala, laiga. Wascher, wo's dass du fragen, Wunken wachsen, wachsen und regen, Leben kann brennen, in ins Affären, Herz kann bänken, weinen und schweren, Tumbala, 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 laika, tumbala, 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 laika, tumbala, laika, spiel, balalaika, tumbala, laika, tumbala, laika, tumbala, laika, spiel, balalaika. Tumbala, laika, fröhlich soll sein. Shana Tova, thank you very much, everybody, and Happy New Year and many, many, many good years ahead.
Shana Tova, Boris.
Shana Tova.
Thank you, Boris. I think this was fabulous. I hope everybody enjoyed the concert.
Yes.
And hopefully we'll be together soon.
Yes.
Happy New Year to everybody. Lashana Tova.
Happy New
Happy New
Year.
Year, Shana Tova.
Healthy and happy to all.
Everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great concert. Thank you very much.
Everybody, thank you very much. to
I can't tell
everybody.
you
Thank
how
you.
great it is to see you all. It's just fabulous.
Hi, Leslie. Hi, Ira. Hi, Marie.
Virtual hugs.
Bye.
I'd like to make a comment. I'd like to make a comment. Last night on television, there was a program about Holocaust survivors that via Shanghai, China.
Good channel.
What was it on?
It was on Channel 3. It was at 10 o'clock last night.
Okay, we can
I'm so
record.
part of it.
What is Channel 3?
It was on PBS.
WEDU.
CBS.
WEDU.
That's PBS.
Video.
Oh, we'll show you.
This is not CBS, it's WEDU.
PBS.
PBS. And by the way, I think they had a picture of Renee, the one that travels a lot. Not you, Renee Basement. The other Renee.
I'm not traveling anyway.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. So great to see you all.
Thank you,
Okay,
everybody.
Happy New Year. Sweet New Year.
Everybody.
Shana Tova.
Bye.